Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Court grants request for Tinubu'S trial over alleged perjury. Court grants request for Tinubu'S trial over alleged perjury. So my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. A civil rights organization under the aegis of Incorporated Trustees of Center for Reform and Public Advocacy has been granted permission by Federal High Court in Abuja on Thursday to apply for order of mandamus that will compel the Inspector General of Police to prosecute the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, over alleged perjury. The permission was granted by Justice Inyang Ekwo while delivering ruling in an ex parte application argued by the lawyer to the group, Ugo Nwofo. The ex parte application was filed by the organization following the alleged refusal of the Inspector General of Police, Usman Al-Khali Baba, to effect the arrest and prosecution of Tinubu for supplying false information on hold in respect of his educational qualifications. Nwofo, while moving the application, informed Justice Ekwo that is predicated on the rule of the Federal High Court to first obtain permission of the court before proceeding with a suit seeking order to compel the police chief to carry out his constitutional duties. The CSO said that the suit against the police was necessitated by his refusal to take action on its petition against Tinubu over an offense it claimed the presidential candidate was indicted by the Lagos State House of Assembly in 1999. The applicant maintained that by sections 214 and 215 of the Constitution and section 4 of the Nigerian Police Act 2020, the police have the statutory responsibility to prevent, detect, and investigate criminal allegations, whether brought to their notice by individuals, person, or persons, corporate bodies, institutions, etc. Consequently, the applicant in the suit marked FHC ABJCS 1058-2022 is asking the court for an order of mandamus compelling the respondent to comply with sections 31 and 32 of the Police Act and section 3 of the Criminal Justice Act 2015 in respect of alleged crime laid out in complaint of the applicant encapsulated in the letter of June 16, 2022, received by the respondent on the same date, entitled Demand for Criminal Prosecution of Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu under sections 191, 192, and 463 of the Criminal Code Act Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, consequent upon the findings of the Lagos State House of Assembly ADHOC Committee 1999. The applicants claimed that by Section 31 of the Nigerian Police Act, the respondents are duty-bound to investigate alleged crime brought to them and report their findings to the Attorney General of the Federation or of a state as the case may be for legal advice. The applicants added that by Section 32, one of the Police Act, a suspect or defendant alleged or charged with committing offense established by an act of the National Assembly or under any other laws shall be arrested, investigated and tried or dealt with according to the provisions of this act except otherwise provided under this act. Applicants claimed it has the legal competence to invoke the jurisdiction of the court to compel the respondent to discharge their legal, constitutional, and public duties in line with the law. It lamented that its two letters dated June 16 and 27 to the respondent wherein it demanded the prosecution of Tinubu over alleged perjury have until now been ignored, adding that respondents also have not notified the applicant of any action taken on the said letter. According to the applicant, following a letter by late legal luminary Chief Gani Faweyimi in 1999, the Lagos State House of Assembly had set up an ADHOC committee to investigate the alleged act of perjury, wherein the committee had in its report on page 13 stated that, however, the question of providing false information on oath, sections 191 and 197, we are satisfied that the statement of the governor's educational qualification, which he has admitted were incorrect, were not intended. The applicant, in its petition to the IGP, claimed that Tinubu lied on oath in his form CF001 is submitted to INEC in aid of his qualification for the governorship election in Lagos State in 1999. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.